let's finish. We're gonna finish up with the Indie World presentation. You know what? I have to say, the Indie World presentation I thought was pretty good.
I liked it. I thought it was good.
I thought it was good. Compared to some of the other ones, I actually think it was it had a lot of different type of games was the biggest thing. I mean, it's hard with indie games because you can never predict what's going to be there. I think we're still missing like Silk Song. I don't know where that went. That's I mean, Team Cherry's probably worked. Maybe it got upgraded to where it's going to be in like a general direct at this point because they're like, this game did really well on the Switch. It's really popular right now, so we'll do that. But like we talked, let's click about Raji, and that game is actually pretty good. That surprised me a little bit when I saw it because when I first saw it, it gave me some like Prince of Persia, top-down Prince of Persia vibes. So I was like, all right, I'm getting this immediately. And it was already on sale. So like
beautiful art, yeah. This
was a good strategy. They showed all these games and then they immediately had an indie sale with all of them. Like that is a very clever way to help out some of the indie developers and get them like on like the front page at different spots, get them up on the eShop. I like that. That was good. That was a good push by Nintendo for the indie developers. But you liked Raji Miss Click. You said it was like 4.5 hours long or so.
4.5, 5 about. Yeah.
Okay. Did you get
Sorry, what?
What did you think of it though when you played?
It was good. I liked the combat. I liked the traversal and like just how you could interact with the. I mean, there's not like a lot of collectibles. Obviously, it's more just like upgrading your tree. I think the UI menu for like upgrading your stuff was a little confusing.
Yes, because you were moving stuff off and putting it back, and I wasn't really sure what I was doing at first for it.
Yeah, you have to like press the R trigger like several times to like. There's not like it doesn't necessarily like tell you exactly what you're doing. Or like how many points you have left, you know, it was weird. But other than that, I really liked it. I did experience a couple of bugs that I actually had to like close the game and restart. I'd like get stuck in the map, or I was fighting the final boss and he just like disappeared. And so like I'm just like running around and like it's just nowhere to be found. And I'm like, But other than that, I did really like it. You know, it does end very suddenly, in my opinion, and I can't tell if it's meant to be sort of a tragedy or if it's set up for a second part. Okay. That's all I'll say. But it was good. I think for the first time, like, you know, them working 4 years on it, I think they should be proud, you know.
Going through the list of the games that I have here, GameSpot had a quick list of it. We had Hades, which Hades apparently is very popular on Steam. I look at it occasionally. I thought about picking it up a few times. Evan, I think you even mentioned it at one point, but it's overwhelmingly positive in early access on Steam. And I thought
that was one of the Epic Store games, the timed exclusive ones that eventually came out, and it was big there, but everyone kind of still waited on it on Steam, and then when it landed on Steam, everyone bought it. It was awesome.
That apparently will have cross save support. So if you already have progress on Steam, you can move it over. I think that's a great feature that's been going on with the Switch. Civilization and Witcher have the same thing. So that's a good feature. I have Hypnospace Outlaw. Then we had Spiritfarer, which people are saying Spiritfarer is really good. Nate played it, and of course he's not here, but he told me it was.
He liked it.
So I picked it up, and I haven't played it yet. But I was like, all right, I'll grab that too.
I've been interested in it.
Yeah,
Rob said it was really good too. Rob from Rule 2 Review.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll play some of that. All of a sudden, a bunch of games are on my Switch that I need to play now. Garden Story was announced. Subnautica Below Zero. I need to see how that plays, by the way.
That's going to be a trip.
That has problems on every system it releases. So even on PC, it's like, this game shouldn't be that hard to run, but it is for some reason.
It's also a game that I feel like really kind of relies on graphics. You know what I mean? Like it's meant to kind of like you're underwater and like the beauty of it. Like I'm
the water will be really murky on the Switch version.
It will.
Maybe how they handle.
Yeah.
I don't know. Make it look like you're in brackish water. I don't know.
It's going to be interesting to see how that one works out. But I mean, it was cool to see it. This is a game that I picked up, but I didn't play it yet. I said this wrong apparently before. Okay, it's at Takeshi and Hiroshi. I think
Takeshi.
Okay, because I said Takashi was Takeshi. Okay, anyway, this is a game that I saw. It's apparently an adventure RPG, but it's like one brother trying to make a game for another brother so that he can enjoy it, because apparently he's going to like the hospital a lot and stuff, and it looked really, really cool. It's done like this claymation visual style sort of. So I got that. I haven't played that one yet, but it's an adventure RPG. Raji, we talked about that. Bear and Breakfast, people were pretty excited about that one too. That's in 2021.
This made me laugh. I just started making Yogi Bear jokes when I was watching.
A short hike. You know what looked really cool was Card Shark. Did you guys see that game?
It was an interesting concept. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
You're trying to cheat in games of cards, and you don't want to get caught apparently, because in the trailer it looked like he did get caught. That's at least a different enough concept where I'll check it out. That's not till 2021.
Called it. Reminded me of Bede from Pokemon Sword and Shield. Or his name, Beady, whatever his name. Looks like him.
Torchlight 3. So that is coming out this year actually.
I am picking that up. I like
so
Torchlight. It's like Diablo Light, you know. It's really good. I like the Torchlight games. I've always liked them.
There were a lot of issues with this release, but I haven't really heard anything since their that initial release where everyone was like, "This is garbage." Now I kind of want to look back into it.
Yeah, maybe they ran a bunch of updates and everyone just started playing it after that. I don't know. We'll see. Manifold Garden was shown off. Then we had Evergate and Haven, Going Under, The Red Lantern, Unrailed, Struggling, Inmost, She Dreams Elsewhere, Grindstone, and Goner 2. And then we finished up with the Untitled Goose Game multiplayer update. This was interesting, and then of course they also showed that they're gonna have a physical release for it as well in there. But so there's going to be a multiplayer September 23rd for the Untitled Goose Game. Is it just offline couch co-op? Is that all it is?
Seems like it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's offline,
like an Overcooked kind of thing.
Yeah, it's offline couch co-op.
Yeah. That seems like something that would be a lot of fun. But it was definitely out of nowhere. I don't know. They say the goose was loose, but now the geese are loose. And Nate's pretty excited about this, obviously, because he's a big fan of the Untitled.
Nate predicted there would be Untitled Goose DLC on his show last week. He called it.
Oh wow, shocker!
Ninjas got him.
now he's not
the
here.
Geese got him.
Surprising, yes.
The geese got him this time. It wasn't ninjas. It was geese.
It's all coming into place here. It's all clicking into place. Yes. So I mean, finishing off with that was fun. Obviously, it's a very popular game online. People were having a lot of fun with it, so it makes sense to finish up with that. But what was everyone's thoughts on the indie world? Like I said, I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was fun.
Solid.
Interesting. A lot of games just came out right away too. So it wasn't like
I like that.
Yeah, it's like available today. Like those are the ones I like.
There's no point in like sitting there having an indie presentation and like, oh, it's available in 5 months. It's like, bro, are we even gonna remember?
That's the best marketing shot they got. So it's like, hey, we're available right now. Go pick it up. That's why I got Raji, because I was like, oh, well, I'll go check it out now, because if it came out in like September or like October, I mean, there might be something there, and we might be talking about Cyberpunk if it comes out in November, right? So like, there's that instant, feeling of like, oh, I'll just go get this now. We'll check it out. So it's a good way to do it. Make a first impression, then tell you it's available right away. Would you oh, Jordan's not here. Jordan's somewhere. Where'd he go?
Ninja's got him too.
Yeah.
Getting there, buddy. Who's next?
I did like it. We'll see what like I said, what happens maybe this week